Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome, you're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. This week is all about winter bargain wars. Or box or chips or squeaks, whatever. It's all about animals today. Plain, simple, and around here, always memorable. If you ever stuck around to watch the credits of a film or TV show that contains real-life animals, you've probably seen this disclaimer. No animals were harmed during the making of this production. More often than not, that comes from the American Humane Association, the first welfare society dedicated to animals. For this cookbook, that's not entirely accurate. What I will say, though, is that the farmers and breeders represented here help the animals give their best so that we can get our best at the store and ultimately put the very best down on our plates for ourselves and our families. Such is the basis for the Humane Table Cookbook, Cooking with Compassion, authored by AHA's President and CEO, Dr. Robin Ganzert.
Hi, I'm Dr. Robin Ganzert, President and CEO of American Humane. If your family is like mine, you'll soon be gathering around the table to celebrate the holidays. And my new cookbook, The Humane Table, Cooking with Compassion, will help those of you who want to support farmers and ranchers that raise their animals humanely, like the Springer Mountain Farms chicken. You'll find lots of easy recipes for entertaining friends and family. Plus, the book makes a perfect holiday gift. So order yours at AmericanHumane.org. And here's wishing you a happy and humane holiday season.
Let me just say this about the AHA. In many respects, they're similar to PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, but one of these two humane societies always, without fail, condemns the consumption of any animal, regardless of how humanely they're raised on the farmlands. And you wonder why Bob Barker, rest his soul, always had a beef with the AHA. Pun half intended. But that's neither here nor there. What we're here to talk about is good food, and in this case, where that food comes from. This cookbook was purchased for $3.99 at a retail prices of $27.95 in the US, $35.95 in Canada. It is a Greenleaf Book Group Press publication. Now, if you want to learn more about the American Humane Certified Program, you'll want to read up on the introduction. This is one of the farms registered in that program. Baldwin, Georgia, Springer Mountain Farms, the very first major poultry producer in the country to become American Humane Certified. And what does that mean? For a farm to become AHA certified, they have to pass 200 requirements, such as proper space, and lighting, and food, and water, and the ability for the animal to express its natural instincts. You are about to see the results of those farms. So let's get started. As you know, we're still in winter, so yes, once again, I gotta focus on winter recipes. Reminds me to tell you that all the recipes in here are divided into the 4 seasons. Family and friendship get us through the cold winter months. Wholesome, healthy, and hearty food is essential to warming our bodies and souls throughout the winter. The following recipes bring us joy and capitalize on produce that sustains our bodies. We hope you enjoy these recipes and the company in which you share them. Let's get started with a couple of breakfast recipes. Cowboy breakfast wraps. That'll make 4 servings and is courtesy of England's Best. These eye-opening breakfast wraps are the perfect way to start a cold day. Hearty and filling, they are particularly enjoyable with a splash of hot sauce and a hot cup of coffee. And not mentioned, but pictured here, a nice cup of pico de gallo alongside. Another recipe from England's Best, an egg, sausage, and cheese panini, which makes 2 sandwiches. It can also be an inviting treat for lunch. And that reminds me to tell you that the recipes in here range from breakfast, lunch, and dinners to desserts, and even some brunch items. All of them deliciously captured on camera by Andrew Mead. For some more substantial hearty dinner time fare, we got beef satay. We also have here crispy pan-roasted chicken breast. I assume that's from Springer Mountain Farms. 4 American Humane Certified chicken breasts, skin on. Asian meatball soup. Best ever crispy fried chicken. And kielbasa and chicken gumbo. So yes, The winter chapter in here definitely places an emphasis on comfort food. And this, my friends, really is the foundation where all delicious comfort starts. Butter. Real butter. And it's not just real butter in here. Clove's homemade butter. And that'll make half a pint from Clover, Sonoma. Perhaps butter may seem commonplace, but the extra effort that goes into this homemade condiment will have you appreciating this everyday ingredient in a whole new way. We think it's best appreciated with a slice of freshly made crusty bread. If that's not the ultimate delivery system for a variety of scrumptious fare, you tell me what is. I think this is a generally well-rounded cookbook with something to appreciate for everybody's taste buds, and I assume most people's ethics. I'll talk about the ethical part when I wrap this thing up. This is a list of American Humane certified producers if you can find a farmland near you listed in this book. More power to you, all the better for you to feed your family right. Delicious recipes for home chefs who are mindful about the welfare of animals. And beyond the weather recipes, if you want light fare, or fare that really bridges the gap between hearty and light, I would call these the purple seasons, like spring and fall, your gateways to winter and summer. You'll find all that in here too. And for all of that, I give it 4.5 out of 5 claps. If you're a vegetarian by way of ethics and not by medical reasons, maybe, just maybe, one day soon you might come over to the other side if you decide to pick this up. Maybe not for you, but for somebody you know who really would be less humane, like myself, if they didn't get their protein. As long as it's organically and humanely raised, I can feel less guilty about eating it, and so should you. There's always room at Dr. Robin Ganzert's Humane Table. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the thrift side.